probably the most stressful few months of my life. She said, well, there ain't gonna be a next time because you're going. Yeah, that's it. Gotta go, man. Been forced to leave, haven't I? Been kicked out. See that, BINCA? Right, guys, yes, you have read the title correctly. I have been forced to leave BINCA. For those that are new to my channel, this is my car dealership. We're located in Milton Keynes, and I absolutely love being here. But we are going to be on the move. I'm going to talk about why that is shortly. But my reason for doing this video, I suppose I've got two reasons for doing this video. One, because I'm on social media, everyone's massively curious about what I'm up to day to day, and I've got quite a big drastic change happening currently. So I need to tell everyone why it's happening, what I'm going to be doing. And two, I want to use it as an opportunity to teach people about certain types of people, because in life you get good people, you get bad people, and bad people, they do make your life miserable, don't they? But they're not everywhere, luckily. We don't have to deal with them all the time. Let's rewind 4 years ago to when we first came to this site. So BINCA started off as we started in one small yard. We outgrew that yard. Then we moved on to a slightly bigger yard where we had a porter cabin, we had a portaloo, and we had a nice little yard there. But we soon outgrew that. We got to about 50 cars. We outgrew that, and then I discovered this site available in Milton Keynes. When I knew it was available, I was dead excited. We've got a unit, we've got office space, we've got storage space out the back, and then we've got a huge yard out the back as well. And Milton Keynes is a great location, there's no doubt about that. So I approached a landlord who is a local farmer, and we agreed a deal on me renting this yard. We moved from our old site in Dunstable, and I absolutely love being here. We refurbed this whole unit. It's stunning inside now. Honestly, it's such a nice unit. We've got offices in there. We've got our little unit out the back. I've done little things like we've shingled the yard, just made it all really nice, made it our own signage and all that wonderful stuff as well. As we do this, I'm gonna wander around the yard. Yeah, let's go for a little wander around. So at the start of the journey, for the first couple of years, I just dealt with a farmer and his son, and the relationship was dead simple. You give me land, I'll give you money. Very, very simple relationship, right? And obviously by nature, I respect him, I respect his family, and it was a brilliant working relationship. Now, a couple of years into that relationship, I came to the yard. I think I was in my Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio actually, so it's maybe 18 months, 2 years ago. I arrived at the site, just out the front there, and the farmer introduced me to this lady, and he said, Calvin, I am not dealing with the farm anymore, this lady is. Her name is, we'll use Angel for the sake of this video. Her name isn't Angel, and she's not an angel by any means. And she said to me, yeah, I'm now in charge, and a lot's gonna be changing around here. If you imagine like Miss Trunchbull, yeah? Everyone's seen the film Matilda. Imagine Miss Trunchbull, about 5 foot tall, with straight black hair. That'll give you an idea of the attitude and the visuals of Angel. We'll continue wandering down. We've got a punter at the top of the yard there, yeah? Angel was very difficult from the outset. Everything was a problem, don't matter what. And like I just said, by nature, I give people respect. I like to work with people, keep people on side. It's important. I don't actually, as far as I know, I don't have a single enemy on the planet. I get on with as many people as I possibly can. Even if they're difficult, I make an extra effort to make sure that relationship is good, yeah? I am not about uncomfortable relationships, confrontation. I don't want none of that. I want life to be as plain sailing as possible, right? This person is the complete opposite to that. Like literally everything would bother this person. Everywhere, everything we'd done, customer parking was an issue, staff parking would be an issue, and every single issue that was raised, I would be like, look, let's try and work it out. I don't want to be a problem. I want us to work together. I want to continue doing what we're doing here. Just check where she's going. Let's wander around to the bottom. Sammy's on it. Yes, Sammy. I've got staff here. I want everyone to be happy. I'm trying to create a happy environment for myself, my family. We're ultimately a family business. And then we've got staff as well. Nick, video man behind the camera, Sammy the valeter, and a few others. It's got to be a good working environment. And also, it's all about, we've got neighbours. We want everyone to be positive and happy, yeah? It's not difficult. So it don't matter what we've done. There is a punter floating around somewhere. Right, sorry guys, had to quickly deal with that punter, and thought I'd come to the bottom of the yard so I'm out of everyone's way. So, this is such a difficult video to film because I do not want to go into all the nitty gritties and sound like a little that wants to slag someone off. I really just want to move on, man. I'm fed up with this, but the last couple of years, it's been a bit of a drama, I'm not going to lie, and it's all been instigated by this complicated person. And like I say, these people, they are, they're not everywhere, but they are around in life, and you've got to learn to deal with them. It's part of life, okay? So where did it end? Where did it end? Where is the big problem? Basically, You don't know this story. It's about 6, 7, maybe 8 months ago. We got broken into here at BINCA. We had a load of catalytic converters stolen. It happens. It's very frustrating. Maybe we should have had better security, but we didn't at the time. Since then, we have, of course, increased our security. And off the back of us getting broken into, what did I do? I'll tell you exactly what I've done. I called the police, right? I thought that's quite a normal reaction to getting broken into. I called the police and they come down, they took a statement. They were brilliant, by the way, and they dealt with it spot on, okay? Then the angel discovered that we'd called the police. She came down, she come stomping into the yard one day and just said, yeah, we're here, you got broken into. I said, yeah, you called the police, didn't you? I said, yeah, we're not happy about that. Okay, well, I'm sorry, next time I get broken into, I won't call the police. She said, well, you're going, right? That's it, you're going. I was like, really? You're just gonna get rid of me because I got broken into and I called the police? She's like, and up to this, we often got threats of our lease not getting renewed. We're on an annual lease, by the way, which for those that don't know, you get a new lease every year. But at no point was I ever under the impression that that lease wouldn't get renewed every year. But regularly, when Angel was on scene, we'd get threats that lease wouldn't get renewed, and it would be over silly things. So yeah, at that point, she said, you're going. You've got till the end of January to get out of this yard. So our lease is due to be renewed at the end of this month, but of course it won't be getting renewed. It's at the point of filming this video, it is what day is it today? What day is it today, Nick? It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday, the 24th of January, which means this time next week, next time next week is Tuesday, the 31st of January. I've got someone up there looking for me now, shock. I'm gonna hide again, because it's going to come looking for me. Which basically means at the point that I film this video, or sorry, at the point that we upload this video, this yard will be empty, all right? I've got to go. There is no way about it. I've begged. I'm like, please, can we stay? And they're like, listen, you are going, right? With no real justification. One thing I can justify on their behalf is BINCA is a growing business, right? We've grown year on year. We are growing. We make every effort to be as low maintenance as possible. And as much as I can blame that person for instigating this issue, I know myself that BINCA needs to be in a better place. I've looked at other yards and tried to relocate to a yard that doesn't have big puddles in it, doesn't have BINCA dust in the summer. We need more office space, we need a bigger unit, we need so much more. We're growing as a business, we're growing as a team, and we want better for the business, right? So although it has come as a bit of a shock and a time where I didn't expect it, I know in my own heart that I want BINCA to be in a better place. So I begun looking, yeah? So 8 months ago, given this challenge to go and find a new yard, right? And I am someone who prides himself, hand Calvin a problem and he will give you a solution. Give me a problem and I'll sort it out, yeah? That's what I do. That's why I run my own business. I do a great job of dealing with problems, right? This problem is a problem that I've struggled to deal with, right? So I begun on that search, looking at yards, and I want something that represents us as a business far better than this place currently does. And secondly, is more functional. I want something that I'm proud of. And every single yard that I looked at, I say every single yard that I looked at, like as if the sun is really low, so we're going to go to this side, Nick. Every single yard that I looked at, that's what I was saying. There wasn't us talking like there's lots of yards. There wasn't loads of yards available, because every single estate agent that I called, I was like, yeah, I'm calling from a car dealership. We're looking for a new unit. He's like, yeah, how many cars? You've got like 20, 30. I was like, no, we've got like over 100. They were literally laughing at me. Like, they were like, mate, good luck. Milton Keynes is a demanded area. It's a very good area. And to find lots of car storage is a hell of a challenge, right? So estate agent after estate agent, I was ringing loads of different agents and getting told the same thing. They weren't being horrible. They weren't being negative. They were just being realistic, okay? It is a hell of a challenge. We're looking for about an acre of land to sell cars from, right? So I then found a bit of land that we could buy and sell cars from. So, but it did mean that we'd have to apply for planning. We applied for planning on that piece of land. It took a couple of months to get an answer on that, and that got declined. We then found another piece of land that was already a commercial bit of land that we could buy, and it was about an acre in size, which was perfect for what we wanted. And we put in a planning application for that piece of land, and that also got declined. Literally everything I tried was failing. I had a guy called Matthew, who's one of my subscribers, reach out and he's like, Calvin, I work in planning as a job I can help you out. Let me see what I can do for you. We'd found several options, but every single option that we found just got rejected. And the main reason for that really is the process to get in a yard to sell cars from. Process of doing that is you need to go and buy a piece of land that you believe is adequate for your car sales, apply for correct planning to sell cars from there, and once you get planning, you can begin to trade from there. But obviously for us, that wasn't possible. We didn't have time on our side. So I did look at a yard before Christmas. It was a great yard in a good location. It's not Milton Keynes. Dunstable, I feel like, isn't quite as good an area as Milton Keynes. But I just thought, you know what, this is not going to represent us in the way that I wanted to. I genuinely would rather go without and put the business on pause than take on a yard that I feel is secondary. So when the agent rang me and said, it was shout out to Jacob, by the way, at SR Wood in Luton. Jacob rang me and said, Cal, are you going to go for this yard? And Jacob has previously found me other options, and I was like, do you know what, Jacob, I'm not going for this yard. And he's like, what? This is the last straw for you. If you ain't going to take this yard on, you ain't going to find nothing else before the end of January. And I just said, I want something better. And if I ain't getting the best, I ain't taking it on. Sun's coming down low, so we don't want it to look overshot. So I hadn't even told my staff. I thought, I don't want them to know that this is bad as well. I didn't want them to know that things were bad and the future for BINCA wasn't looking promising, because I just wanted to deliver them the news that, good news guys, we've got a bigger and better yard and we're on the move. Because we're getting so close to the time, well, I say now, but as we got close to the time, I thought I need to let them know what's going on. I have found some good options, but nothing is concrete yet. I am now in a position where, obviously we're approaching the end of the month. The yard is currently full of cars still, but by the time this video goes live, like I said, they'll all be gone. Now, we have found a site, and at this point of filming, we've not yet secured it, all right? That's basically where I'm at right now. I don't have the keys for that site. I'm hoping that I'll get a call any minute now, I don't know, at some point very, very soon to say, congratulations, Calvin, there's the keys to your new yard. Because that hasn't happened yet, I need to film this video to sort of let everyone know where we're at. The fallback plan is I've got somewhere where I can keep a few cars. The rest of the cars will literally just have to get shipped off to auction, and they'll have to be sold off at an auction. The beauty of an auction is I can just send them all there, they can be stored there and be sold over the next few weeks, right? BINCA itself, it will continue, it needs to continue, but right now, at the point of this filming this video, I have no guarantee for anything. And my reason for doing this video is one, to obviously to update you, and two, to just say that things happen in life, right? I'm okay. It's been a very stressful period, it's been a very high pressure period, but I've got great confidence in the future of my life, my staff's life, my family's life, and the life of BINCA, right? I will leave respectfully at the site that I'm at now, of course, and I am grateful for the period that we've had here at BINCA, and I also wish the landlords and Angel, probably not Angel, best for the future, but I do wish them the best for the future. They deserve to get whatever they please in life, and BINCA can continue on its journey and grow and expand as it deserves to. That's what I want. But like I say, it's not yet concluded. But for that type of person, and this is not directly aimed at her, but those types of people, whether they be narcissistic, controlling, bullies even, or just nasty in general, them people, if you've got anyone like that around you, you're best off not trying to retaliate to them or even reason with them. You can't reason with someone who is unreasonable, but you're best off just trying to get them out of your life and move on, yeah? Because there is nothing you can do to change that person. Hopefully those types of people, if there is any of them watching this video now, they look to change themselves, but you can't change them. And my situation, I believe, will get better. And as a result of this person stepping into my life, my situation will improve. I know that for sure. And I will probably look back at this video at this point in my life, and I'll be super grateful that that person was introduced into my life and had some kind of power over me. And although the last 2 years has been high pressure, stressful, and whatever else I've mentioned, I don't care about that, man. We've had a great time here at BINCA, and honestly, as much as I feel a little bit, quite a lot stressed at the minute, I am dead excited about the future, all right? That message out there to those that are potentially or do have difficult people around them, just move on in the best way you can, all right? They're put in your life for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and you just got to look to progress in the best way you can, all right? I'm going to wrap it up, leave us out. I will get an update video live as soon as I possibly can. We have filmed a few videos here at BINCA, so the videos that are coming up will be filmed in the old yard, so don't get confused by that. This video will go up when this yard is empty. We are gone from here, and I will, like I say, update you as soon as I possibly can with what we're doing, what the future is, and what the plans are for BINCA, all right? Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new, because there is still going to be more content coming. This is not the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.